What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Agora.
Almost.
Eu falei que era o Tom.
Tom Vecchi
Eu
is our
falei.
father?
Of course, it had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Alyson. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Sabia? Falei pra vocês.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure, whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? Well, we didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Você deixou a Marianne se afogar.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment. But she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Hey. You hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's got to fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Incendiar o celeiro.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was going to blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Tem que arrumar
You
isso.
failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Olha só, o cara fez o que fez e tá acusando a mãe deles ainda. Você abandonou ela.
And you just couldn't
ela mais
risk being
precisava.
there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up.
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Ah, e ele não quer nem assumir os filhos dele, olha só.
We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died. That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Caramba, o que aconteceu então? Que loucura essa história, velho. Eu devia ter parado já, mas eu não consigo parar.
Manhunter. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Nossa, ela não ia atirar nele, é isso? Ela não ia atirar nele, cara.
No. No way. You're a fucking liar.
I saw what I saw.
You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her.
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about
Mentira,
this,
meu Deus, eu
Alyson.
tô confuso.
Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but cleared, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Don't touch her.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please, think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us
Que
the fuck
cara da
alone
pior espécie.
and
velho.
never come back.
Que lixo que é esse cara. Tá louco.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
Opa! Pera aí. Será?
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose,
Meu
you gotta live
Deus.
with it. Okay?
Caramba, a gente que decide agora.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Versão do tom. Clicar.
I'm going to kill you! I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm going to kill
Cara, eu não vou acreditar nesse tom. Esse cara, por mais que seja verdade, ele.
you!
Não vou acreditar no que o Tom fala, porque ele é um cara da pior espécie, entendeu?
I'm going to kill you! No, don't do this.
Então ele é um cara da pior espécie e não pode estar falando a verdade.
Alyson, this isn't what... Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again. And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together. I know it in my heart. I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing. You wanna go back inside?
Yeah.
Meu Deus. Viu o chute que eu dei de quem era o pai dele? Estava certo.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
Caneca dos Goblins.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking. About our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. Of you and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay, I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted the day he would emerge,
brothers and sisters,
to once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Caramba! Que história, cara. Que história, meu Deus. Que jogo. Meu Deus, cara. Caramba. Sensacional. Mas que demais. Nossa, cara, que jogo, mano. Que história, cara. Que... Meu Deus. Demais mesmo. Demais mesmo. Acabou? Ah, não. Acabou. 6 meses depois. Não venderam a casa ainda. Ó, já temos... Já não temos toda. Quarto da Marianne. Dar pro Tyler.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, everything okay?
Oh, everything's fine. I just came back from shopping and thought I'd call.
Well, it's good to hear your voice. What's going on?
Pouco de inspiração. Como vai a vida? Sabendo.
Did you get my text about Tom losing the election?
Oh yeah. Can't say I'm surprised. Or sorry. Or anything. Fuck that guy.
I always floor it when I pass the store, just so I don't somehow make eye contact with him or Tessa.
Alyson Ronan? Going over the speed limit?
What can I say? You're rubbing off on me.
Como vai a vida?
How's life in the big city?
Juno is cool.
Cool?
Okay, I'm a convert. Everyone at the JCE has been so welcoming, and I went to a march last week.
Look at you, Mr. Socialite. I could use a good kick in the pants. I've been trying to sit down and write a new story, but I keep putting it off.
A new story for the Book of Goblins?
Yeah, I guess a sort of sequel.
That's awesome. I'd love to find out what happens to those two.
Thanks. That's what I needed to hear. All right, time for me to get going.
Okay, but real quick, everything good with the house?
Yeah, I'm starting to make it mine. To tame it.
Oh,
if you
ela
will.
ficou morando na
You
casa.
think you made the right call staying?
Yeah, I think so. Even after everything. This feels like where I need to be right now.
Maybe that's a good thing to write about then.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, actually.
Okay, but you better give me credit if you do.
Will do. Love you.
Love you too, sis.
Cara, será que falta muito aqui, não? Vou preencher o espaço vazio. Tá. Poemas? Não. Foto para o Michael. Demora para tirar uma foto, pra mandar uma foto? Ela ficou morando ali e os dois foram pra Junon, então. Ela queria ir embora, não foi. A floresta antiga contra o princípio. Sabe? Aí vocês leiam se quiserem ler. É o livro dos Goblins. Vou dar uma vasculhada na casa primeiro. Vamos ver o que ela fez aqui. Ah. Vi tá sentado lá, então.
Hey, Alyson. Guess you're not answering your landline either. Just wanted to check in and see if we're still out for dinner tomorrow. I'm making my special Eddie-licious fish tacos. Oh, sorry, gotta run. Mayor Scrow just walked into my office. Love you, little moose.
Alcizinha. Funciona depois de 20 minutos usando o aspirador de pó. E vamos ver. Olhar aqui. Pode fumar. Caixa. Pode ser suspeita. Pra cá nós não vamos. Computador.
Really love having to drive that 20 extra miles for groceries. But better that than the awkwardness of going to the Vecchies.
Aqui não tem nada pra gente olhar. Vamos ver. Ela mexeu aqui na sala. Na sala não tem. Ó, o sofá! Cadê o sofá, cara? Nada de muito importante. Vamos lá para o livro dos Goblins, então. Acho que lá é que vai ser a descontinuação ou final, né? Bonito aqui, cara. O toque dela ficou legal aqui.
To work. Come on, Alyson.
You got this, sis.
Let's hope.
Olha ali o goblinzinho pequeno lá. Tá vendo ali? O goblin dela. Caramba, cara, vai ter... Oh. vai terminar.
A friend? What is that? The princess frowned, for she realized that the two tiny thieves were as lonely as she was. A friend is someone you love and care for. Someone you would never hurt. Yeah, right. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a solitary goblin in a big wooden house. That goblin had not always been so solitary. She had a twin, and when they were younger, they were inseparable. Together, they rescued princesses and outsmarted ice trolls,
Caramba.
and even trapped a mad hunter. But as she grew older, the goblin sister decided that she'd had enough of adventures. So while her brother went out to explore the world, she stayed behind as guardian of the big wooden house. For it is not on all of us to adventure. Some must stay behind to tell the story and to hold shelter for those who may come back and those who never left.
Mano, que história. História, velho. Caramba. Que história, velho. Ó. Cara, que história, cara. Meu Deus, que jogo. Ai. Show, show. Show demais. Parabéns, olha. Sensacional. Eu achei que nesse final eles ainda iam atrás do Tom. De repente, se eu tivesse feito outra escolha, né? Mas talvez se eu tivesse feito outra escolha, o final seria um pouco mais triste. Sei lá, se ela seria presa, o que aconteceria, não sei. Mas, cara, realmente eu tô muito satisfeito de ter jogado esse jogo até o final, cara. A história é assim, ó. História intrigante, cara. História que te puxa. História. No final se torna uma história bonita. Seria um jogo bom pra você que tem preconceito, pra você ver que todo mundo é igual. Pra você tratar as pessoas da mesma forma. Pra você poder entender as pessoas. Não é você que escolhe o que o outro é. Cada um escolhe o que quer. Cara, que jogo, sinceramente. E eu, como pai, vendo um jogo assim, que a mãe sozinha tenta fazer de tudo pra cuidar das filhas, no caso eu tenho. Impactante. Cara, sinceramente, sensacional o jogo, sensacional. Aí tem aqui as coisas aqui. Ela sentiu acreditar na lembrança do jeito certo. Confiar no laço e mantiver a voz. Alyson assassinar. Não perder a paciência com o Alyson. É que eu senti ainda mais próximo do Tyler. Se alguém sabe. Isso é importante e precisa ser no mundo. Bacana. Olha, sinceramente. História e jogo sensacionais, cara. Muito obrigado quem acompanhou essa série. Muito obrigado quem acompanhou na Twitch, quem vai acompanhar no YouTube. Galera, muito obrigado de coração. Valeu mesmo. E, cara, eu não tenho mais o que falar. É isso, a gente tá no final, a gente viu toda a história. Cara, demais. Vou falar, Dontnod, parabéns. Esses dois aqui, cara pau, foi incrível história, incrível jogo. Gráficos, de repente, foi aquele realismo, mas foi... Eu achei imagens bonitas, cenário bonito. Eu curti, mas principalmente assim, ó, esquece tudo quando tu começa a prestar atenção na história. Quando a história te puxa, quando tu é preso pela história, sinceramente, o resto deixo de notar. Pelo menos eu, né? Deixo de notar. É isso aí, galera. Muito obrigado quem acompanhou, muito obrigado quem esteve junto aí. Fique ligado nas próximas séries, fique ligado nos canais, na Twitch, no YouTube, tá? É isso aí, cara. Obrigado por tudo, valeu.